Hello everybody and welcome to Parks Bros. It's Drew here and happy Halloween. Yes, it's finally... What? You're joking. Why am I never on time with these? I swear, I dressed up for nothing. Boo. Thanks to Theme Park Checklist for sponsoring this video, available now on the App Store. Surprise! Listmas in July 2021 has made its return in its finale, and another surprise, today we're going to be talking about my top 5 most anticipated coasters for 2022. 2022 is looking to be one of the most promising years in coaster history, at least within the past decade, I would say, as there are plenty of new attractions slated for opening this year, as well as some attractions that were supposed to open pre-pandemic finally getting their first ever public riders. Now, getting this list down to 5 out of the crazy amount of roller coasters opening within this year was quite tough, I'm not going to lie. But it definitely came down to what I'm most excited for, obviously, and also what chance I have of riding it this year. Of course, if I was to rank everything by what I'm most excited for, this list would be looking quite different. But adding in what I'm actually going to be able to check out this year, as well as if it's a better fit for the park or not, really kind of switched where I put some of these placements. But without further ado, let's head into some honorable mentions real quick. Just had to put this in here. Icebreaker, this is something I will be riding this year at some point for sure. And while I am super duper excited to get on it, it doesn't look as insane or amazing as some of the other rides that will be found later on this list. So now, let's head into number 5. At number 5, we have Air Force One opening up in Atlanta, Georgia, specifically at Fun Spot America Atlanta sometime this summer. This insane-looking RMC hybrid coaster that is completely ground up is going to have a height of 155 feet, and it will hit a top speed of 64 miles an hour, featuring 4 separate inversions. This thing looks insane overall, especially for only being 155 feet tall. Then again, that is quite tall for most RMCs, I guess, but some of the elements it pulls off are absolutely stunning, especially some of those barrel rolls and zero-G rolls that it's able to pull off toward the end of the ride. This thing is going to have amazing airtime, and believe me, this is one of the most exciting attractions opening up this year. The only reason I have it down at number 5 is because the reality of me getting out to Atlanta this year is kind of slim, but you can bet I will get out to Atlanta as soon as I possibly can to check out this and of course the rest of the park and Six Flags Over Georgia not too far away. Heading into number 4, we're going to be going to Virginia, specifically Williamsburg for Busch Gardens Williamsburg and their brand new addition to the park, Pantheon. This Intamin Blitz coaster is going to be insane overall, featuring even a 95-degree drop after hitting that 178-foot tall top hat. This is just redonkulous overall, with multiple launches back and forth, tons of inversions, and a heck of a lot of speed and airtime. This thing looks phenomenal overall. Again, this is another coaster I would definitely put higher up there if I knew for sure I could make it out to Busch Gardens Williamsburg this year. I really am hoping to do that. I think it looks like a wonderful park, and adding this crazy new coaster is just going to add to their stacked lineup even more. And I gotta say, after experiencing new Intamin on Velocicoaster in the past year, this thing is definitely one of my top bucket list coasters for the next couple of years. Number 3 might get a little bit controversial, but we're going to head to Six Flags Magic Mountain for their brand new single rail Raptor coaster, Wonder Woman Flight of Courage. Yes, this ride is a near clone of Jersey Devil Coaster over at Six Flags Great Adventure, but it is coming to my home Six Flags park. I gotta say, that makes it incredibly exciting on its own. Now, while I have not been able to experience Jersey Devil Coaster quite yet, hopefully that's something I can hit up this year. Wonder Woman Flight of Courage looks like a fantastic fit within the park. And of course, adding in some personal bias in there, Raptor coasters are my favorite type of model coasters. They just feel unlike any other ride out there. And some of the intensity towards the back of the train is just unlike anything and equates to a non-stop gut punch of a ride that you'll just keep wanting to lap over and over again. Also, I do gotta say, covering the construction for this ride, I do have a little bit more of a connection to it, especially now seeing that it's officially vertical, which is all so exciting. Add in though that this is revamping the entire back area of the park with DC Universe and Metropolis. This is a much welcomed addition to Magic Mountain as a whole. Heading to number 2, I know we're going to get incredibly controversial now. Emperor is going to take up this spot from SeaWorld San Diego, one of SeaWorld's other coasters opening up this year, finally after a 2-year delay. And while, yes, this is the smallest B&M dive coaster within the United States, it's still California's tallest dive coaster, and with the lack of a brake run, has some insane looking pacing. Everything from that 90-degree drop, which you'll be held on, and the following inversions just looks amazing. After covering this ride's construction for literally 3 years, this one just holds a special place in my heart because it's finally opening up after getting to watch it get built and progress. And now, after being patient for so long, we're finally going to be able to take a chance on SeaWorld San Diego's newest ride. And honestly, I feel like this could be one of the biggest draws to the park in a very long time. I also want to mention real quick though, Dr. Diabolical's cliffhanger over at Six Flags Fiesta Texas. Very excited for that dive coaster as well, but the odds of me getting to Fiesta Texas anytime soon are quite low. And Emperor, I mean, it's pretty much in my backyard. Number 1 is probably not going to be a shock to anyone, but this is going to be Iron Gwazi, the RMC hybrid coaster that took up the old plot of land, which housed 2 wooden coasters at Busch Gardens, Tampa. This is something that I've been planning to ride ASAP for the longest time. From its first beyond vertical drop to its death roll and even its wave turn, this thing looks like a powerhouse and potentially one of the best coasters in the entire world. If it is anything like Outlaw Run, Steel Vengeance, or even Twisted Colossus, we know we're in for a good ride overall. And honestly, at the very least, world class. I will say I'm definitely planning a trip to get out there as soon as I can to check this ride out, and of course Icebreaker as well. But after seeing this ride in person back in November, I knew I have to get out and ride Iron Gwazi in 2022. So there you have it. A little late. I mean, just a little bit. But hey, it's all good and fun. It was a lot of fun to put these lists together. And of course, make sure to check out the sponsor of these awesome lists, Theme Park Checklist. That link will be down in the description, as well as tons of other links, including our Twitch, our Instagram, and even our TikTok. And of course, if you haven't yet, make sure to check out the Parks Bros pin, which is only limited. So make sure to grab yours as quick as possible because they are going to run out. And it's the best way to support this channel if you want to. And of course, let us know down in the comments below what the most shocking or surprising moment on any ride you've experienced is. And of course, until next time, we'll see you on the next ride.